Imagine you're the president or a minister of a country, traveling in a car whose design doesn't differ from a standard production model. However, this government vehicle can't be blown up, set on fire, or shot through with firearms to harm the passenger. So, which armored car would you choose for yourself? Something like the Hongqi N701, the Mercedes Pullman, the DS7 Crossback, or perhaps the Cadillac limo? After the assassination of the 35th US President, John F. Kennedy, in an open-top presidential limousine, the Secret Service radically changed its approach to ensuring the safety of presidents during car travel. Since then, presidential vehicles have become impenetrable fortresses. Currently, the US head of state primarily rides in a Cadillac limo. The car's body features titanium armor, bulletproof windows, a sealed cabin in case of chemical attacks, and special tires that allow the vehicle to move even with punctured tires. The armored vehicle weighs 25% more than the standard prototype. Engineers had to equip the car with a more powerful engine, reinforced brakes, and improved suspension. From the comfortable interior, one can conduct secure government communications, watch various news broadcasts, and simply relax in a comfortable seat en route to, for example, the airport or another location on the president's itinerary. The world premiere of the Hongqi L5 took place in Beijing in April 2014. Since then, the President of the People's Republic of China has been traveling in the Hongqi L5. It is the most expensive car ever produced in China, with a price tag of 5 million yuan. The design, featuring round headlights and a chrome grille, is done in a retro style reminiscent of the Hongqi CA72 and CA770 limousines, once used by Mao Zedong, the PRC chairman from 1949 to 1976. The modern Hongqi L5 is enormous, nearly 6 meters long and about 2 meters wide. Its luxurious, spacious interior is trimmed with leather and wood, and it's powered by a turbocharged V8 engine. In terms of performance and travel comfort, the Hongqi L5 can only be rivaled by the Rolls-Royce Phantom and the Mercedes-Maybach S-Class. Anyone with enough means can purchase this vehicle by pre-order, as it is not mass-produced, but crafted individually by hand. Development of the all-new Aurus Senat brand began in Russia in 2012. The car was first introduced to the public in 2018. In 2019, the armored Aurus Senat limousine was showcased at the Geneva Motor Show. The show's director, André Hefty, called the vehicle a real tank. Like all presidential limousines, the Aurus Senat offers the highest level of protection against any conceivable assassination attempt. In 2020, the vehicle underwent a frontal crash test. It was driven into a stationary barrier at 64 kilometers per hour. Although the testers claimed all dummies remained intact, the results were never published. The base price of a non-armored Aurus Senat ranges from 18 to 22 million rubles, depending on configuration. The Chancellor of Germany travels in the exclusive Mercedes Guard Germany. German car designers are renowned for their focus on performance, luxury, and innovation. The government vehicle's interior is packed with various electronic gadgets. The build quality is simply stunning, with luxurious leather seats. While riding in the Mercedes Guard Germany, no outside noise can be heard, thanks to top-notch sound insulation. For the Chancellor's safety, the car's structure is reinforced with special steel and other high-strength materials. The glass material and thickness also meet the highest safety standards. The Mercedes Guard Germany is armored to the VR10 protection level, the maximum possible for civilian vehicles. The only level of protection higher than this is found in military equipment. A car with this level of defense should, for example, be able to withstand 3 shots from a 7.62mm Dragunov sniper rifle with armor-piercing rounds. Another vehicle used by Xi Jinping is the Hongqi N701. This car is over 5 meters long and features a solid, restrained design. The wide bumper grille is reminiscent of Rolls-Royce styling, which is no surprise, considering that the appearance of the Hongqi N701 was developed by former Rolls-Royce designer Giles Taylor. Technical specifications of the car remain secret. According to one version, the sedan is powered by a naturally aspirated V12 engine. Another claims it's a turbocharged V8. Regardless of the engine type, it is known for sure that the Hongqi N701 produces more than 350 horsepower. Around 50 units of this vehicle will be produced for the Chinese government, some of which will be armored. The starting price for the standard version of the Hongqi N701 is $600,000. Former German Chancellor Angela Merkel preferred to ride in the Audi A8LW12. Of course, the Chancellor's motorcade also included Mercedes vehicles. In terms of reliability, auto industry experts often rank Mercedes first among German cars, noting that it's such a safe vehicle that speed enthusiasts might find it boring to drive. Still, Merkel's main mode of transport remained the Audi A8 LW12 Security, equipped with a 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8 engine producing 435 horsepower. She even kept the same vehicle after retiring. Audi's signature features include elegant design with smooth body lines, well-crafted details that give the car an attractive appearance, and high-quality finishing. Most passengers and drivers appreciate Audi for its smooth, stable ride, relaxed dynamics, and spacious interior. All this ensures that you never step out of an Audi feeling tired, whether after a long highway trip or a painfully slow drive through the city. Several consecutive French presidents have chosen DS-branded cars. The current president of France, Emmanuel Macron, also opted for the DS7 Crossback. It perfectly combines a 300-horsepower hybrid powertrain with all-wheel drive 4x4, an extended body, and protective armor, along with a luxurious business-class interior. The DS7 Crossback is a luxury crossover. It was first introduced in 2017, and since 2018, it has been available for public sale. Even in the base configuration, the SUV comes equipped with automatic emergency braking, lane keeping assist, and 8 airbags. Its active suspension is highly advanced. The stiffness of the electronically controlled shock absorbers adjusts based on road conditions detected by cameras scanning up to 5 meters ahead. The night vision system with an infrared camera can detect pedestrians and animals up to 100 meters away. The leadership of Australia prefers to ride in BMW vehicles. This brand stands out for minimal body roll and turns, a powerful and confident engine, and an effective braking system. Everything necessary for safety is provided, from armored glass and bodywork to a dedicated cabin air supply system. Although this model doesn't have the size of a limousine, riding in the second row is still comfortable and spacious. The seat back can recline almost to a horizontal position, and there's a footrest for added comfort. At the main passenger's disposal are a detachable tablet, wireless smartphone charging, a ventilated massage seat, and many other useful features. Despite international sanctions against North Korea, its leader, Kim Jong-un, personally owns several armored Mercedes Pullman Guard limousines. He paid $500,000 for each vehicle, which are equipped with state-of-the-art technology. Beneath the floor and around the cabin is reinforced steel armor. The bullet-resistant windows are made by an Italian company and are over 60 millimeters thick. Instead of a rear window, there's an armored panel disguised as a standard window from the outside. Overall, the car meets the ERV 2010 blast protection standard. This means the Mercedes Pullman Guard can withstand a 15-kilogram TNT explosion from 2 meters away and 1 meter above the ground. The car is powered by a 36-valve V12 engine, producing 530 horsepower, paired with a 7-speed automatic transmission. The interior is spacious and finished with premium materials. The Mercedes Pullman Guard has all the functions of a modern vehicle, plus secure government communication systems. The Bentley State Limousine is an executive-class vehicle produced in just 2 units and gifted to Queen Elizabeth II in honor of her 50th anniversary on the throne. A distinctive color scheme is used for all UK government vehicles: burgundy below the window line and black on the upper part. The royal family's main requirement for the designers was that the windows be only lightly tinted so the Queen could be visible. The rear doors open against the direction of travel, making it easier to enter or exit while wearing headpieces. When the Queen is traveling, a special mascot is mounted on the hood, a figure of St. George slaying the dragon. The interior is finished in natural leather and wood. In addition to 4 fixed seats, there are 2 foldable seats facing backward, located behind the partition that separates the passenger area from the driver. These vehicles are also used during ceremonial occasions, traveling at an average speed of 14 kilometers per hour, and are built to last 25 years, or up to 201,000 kilometers of service. Specifically designed for clients who require heightened personal security, Jaguar developed an armored version of its flagship sedan, the Jaguar XJ, named Sentinel, which means guardian or sentry. This vehicle is used by some European officials. The Jaguar XJ Sentinel meets the B7 armor protection standard. This level of protection can withstand direct hits from Kalashnikov rifles and sniper rifles of 5.45mm and 7.62mm calibers. It can also endure a blast equivalent to 15 kilograms of TNT. The vehicle accelerates from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 9.7 seconds, with a top speed of 195 kilometers per hour. The 4-door sedan Toyota Century Royal is not for sale. This vehicle belongs to Japanese Emperor Akihito. Only 4 units of this car were ever produced. Many components of the Toyota Century Royal were handcrafted. Wooden interior elements, crystal headlights with xenon lamps, the emblem, mirrors, some engine and chassis components, and parts of the suspension system. The engine was developed exclusively for this model and is not used in any other Toyota vehicle. The engine has a displacement of 5 liters and produces 280 horsepower, which is more than sufficient for smooth and swift driving. This is Toyota's most ambitious and extraordinary project in action, a tribute to itself and its own greatness. The vehicle's lifespan is exceptional, up to 100 years. Toyota's quality has won over customers worldwide, and the brand's slogan, "Drive your dream," speaks for itself. There are many versions of the Popemobile used for various events. Some of these vehicles offer no protection at all, while others feature bulletproof glass walls to shield the Pope from potential attackers. An assassination attempt did occur on Pope John Paul II in 1981. Depending on the required level of security, the distance, speed of movement, and the Pope's preferences, the design of some vehicles allows the Pope to either sit or stand. The brand of the vehicle is not essential. What matters most is the comfort of travel and, of course, the protection of life. Among the vehicles in the French president's fleet is the Peugeot 5008. The #1 requirement for a presidential vehicle is safety. To ensure peace of mind for the head of state, the car's body has been transformed into an armored capsule. The design of the armored Peugeot 5008 does not differ from the standard model sold in many countries. Perhaps the only noticeable difference is the thickened frames around the bulletproof windows. The caliber of ammunition that this new structure can withstand remains classified. As expected for a presidential vehicle, The Peugeot 5008 is equipped with flashing beacons and a siren. The Sultan of Brunei ordered a Rolls-Royce Gold limousine entirely covered in 24-karat gold for his car collection. The cost of this vehicle was staggering, $14 million. This car is even listed in the Guinness World Records as the most expensive gold-plated car in the world. In addition to this, the Sultan owns a collection of over 500 Rolls-Royce vehicles. In total, he possesses around 7,000 cars, including brands like Bentley, Ferrari, and McLaren, with an estimated total value of $5 billion. The Prime Minister of India sometimes travels in an armored Mercedes. In addition to Mercedes-Benz, his garage includes other armored vehicle brands such as BMW, Range Rover, and Toyota Land Cruiser. Beyond luxury and opulence, Mercedes-Benz is packed with cutting-edge technologies and innovations. These innovations, on the one hand, ensure greater safety for both the driver and passengers, and on the other hand, enhance the vehicle's environmental safety. The interior is designed with attention to detail, not only for the main passenger, but also for the driver. Even a sports car can be transformed into an indestructible armored vehicle with reinforced suspension for governmental use. You can also add a touch of flair to the design, for example, by decorating it with Swarovski crystals. In the collections of wealthy individuals, you can find a wide variety of car brands. A sporty Audi with a futuristic design can bring immense driving pleasure, perfect for a few hundred kilometers on the highway during a weekend getaway.